Right, thanks for rejoining. A quick recap. We've just met the Bloody Baron and now we are going to go and see the Pellar, who we think gave the Bloody Baron's wife, or made for the Bloody Baron's wife, the little amulet, the protective thing. Okay, so without further ado, let's head down, maybe do a bit of looting on the way. Have a look in here. Cool. Lots of goodies here. Lots of bits and pieces that I can sell. Okay, don't know if you recall Roach getting stuck on the way up, but there he is, she is. Bless you, Roach. Let's turn you around a little bit. Okay, let's jump down. Do a little bit more looting. Hopefully the guard isn't following me. Not sure. No, looks good so far. So a couple more solvents. Some alcohol. Oh, some runes. I might think about enhancing my current sword with a rune, actually. Let me have a look at my inventory. Bleeding, burning. So that one is adrenaline. And that one's sign intensity. But I have one slot per sword, so I think about either adrenaline or sign intensity, and my armour doesn't have any slots for these at the moment. So adrenaline, obviously the quicker it picks up, the more signs I can use in a single battle, and sign intensity is also useful, depending to a certain extent on the sign. Sorry, I'm just going to loot your home while you sleep. Lots of stuff to loot. That is the gate, already been in there. This one, I think there was something just there. And there's something over there. Can't get into that one. Might be careful of the Baron's henchman. Is he looking the other way? Yes, I think he is. Super duper. So the weapon repair kits are useful if you need to repair your weapon but you're not near any of the craftspeople. Let me loot you. Some honeysuckle and some dwarven spirit. And a bit of water. Have I been in there already? Yeah. And over there. Oh, there's quite a lot of good loot around here. I'll go and loot the top end of Crow's Perch a bit later. seem to recall another building where I found that top shelf quite difficult to access. So I'll have a go, but I'm not going to try for too long. And probably only some food or something that would replenish vitality, but I have quite a lot of that at the moment, quite a lot of food that is. I think my vitality is also reasonable at the moment. There's a wide awake trader who doesn't seem to mind that I've just stolen a sapphire. Oh, hello. Let me see what you have.
Like to take a look.
Given that I've accidentally just started talking to you. Religion and life, and some Gwent cards. I might get those later. Do you want to buy some toot from me? A couple of broken rakes. And some rotting flesh. Thank you very much. I will also play Gwent with you later. I think I might have a bit of a Gwent fest. Read that one. Haven't read that one. Not massively exciting, just a little bit of history again. And have I been in there? No. Ooh. That's very exciting. So it was, I don't think I've looted one of those before. The one that I always have to buy from the herbalist mirror. I will call it a day, given that I am actually just heading off anyway. Maybe loot the other bit of Crow's Perch when I come back. So upper Crow's Perch later anyway when I next go there, and the rest of lower Crow's Perch when I come back as well. So let's head en route to Pellar's house.
Need a swift kick in the arse.
The Pellar's storyline is interesting. I think it has some roots in Polish mythology. It will be spoiler-tastic if I start talking about it now, so maybe a bit later in the storyline. So I picked up a sign about racing, which I think has given me a secondary quest, Races Crow's Perch. So given that I'm already at the races starting line, why not just do that quickly? One of the reasons that I haven't purchased any bits and pieces for Roach yet is that you can win them in the races, and who wants to pay if you can win something, essentially. Certainly not me. I will be there at sunset then, and I will bring some gold for betting. Why not?
Rules are simple. Choose who you're going to run against, make your wager, then ride to Black Baron. So, who are you going to
no need for that kind of language. And let's
I'll take stuttering mad.
Let's bet 50. Okay. Alright then. I get the gist. Horse racing is all about adrenaline and moving in the right, or stamina, sorry, horse stamina, and moving in the right direction. So as you can see, when you're going fast, Roach's stamina goes down fairly quickly. I'm moving with the mouse, and you can see where you're supposed to go on the mini-map. So there's a pretty hard turn there. So the other thing is, when you run out of stamina, you need to make your horse extra wide. Oh, and try to keep on the path as well, Geralt. Because if you're going down a little pathway like this and you run out of stamina, it's not the end of the world as long as the other guy can't get past you. There we go. Good girl, Roach.
Nice, nice. You seem to know orchards as well as you do monsters.
Well, I think while I'm here, I might just
And if
take
urge
on
to
the other
race
two.
you, grab you. Come see me.
So 25 XP for that, and my stake plus a little extra, and some bonus winnings, and a racing saddle. So I'm going to equip the racing saddle, which means that Roach's stamina is higher, so she won't get as tired. And then let's race the next person. Sign me up.
Want to sign up?
Don't
Again.
need no signing. As long as you're here come sunset and bring gold.
I
for
should
betting.
be there. I mean, I'm already here.
Good day, grey one.
Good
So,
day.
who are you going to race? Stuttering
Well, I
Mama
think it would be
Matco, Iron
hands
Horse
now.
Hands, or Black Bogdan?
Hopefully they're doing them in
See
order
how
of
that
difficulty,
iron ass holds up.
and I can practice for the first couple.
Spent half my life
Hi,
on this
Hans.
track. Other half on the backs of ponies. You can't beat me.
Come on, let's set the wager.
Okay.
Get racing.
Well, let's see what I can do. So, again, facing the right direction. Stamina. It's the same track, I think, so you can learn it. Oh, there's a quest there for when I go past later. So there's a hard right coming up. And of course, if you miss the bridge on any racing quests, you kind of get stuck there because Roach won't go across the water. I'm sure there was a fallen tree there before, but it could just be that I went the wrong way. Okay, so talking about Roach being as wide as possible so that the other guy can't go past. It's best done on narrow paths. Good girl, Roach.
Nice, nice. You seem to know orchards as well as you do monsters. Use
Well,
your
I think
gold.
since I'm here,
Urge
I
to
might
race
as
again,
well
grab
take
you.
on the last
Come
one.
see me. Who else is
So
racing?
XP again, and money, always useful. Bonus money, and saddlebags. Those are great because it means that I can, as you've noticed, I pick up pretty much everything. So that means I can pick up everything and Roach can carry a little bit more. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try that one. So, saddlebags for Roach, and now I can carry 90 rather than
So, what
60.
will it be? Gonna race or not?
Let's do the final one. Sign me
Want
up.
to sign up?
Don't need no signing. As long as you're here come sunset and bring gold for the betting.
Roach is probably getting a bit tired by now.
Good day, grey one.
Good day
So,
again.
who are you going to race?
Well, I think it's
Mama
Bogdan,
Matco,
isn't it?
Iron Horse Hands, or Black Bogdan?
Yeah. And let's do 50 again.
Right against Black Bogdan this time.
So there's horse racing in
Come on,
loads
let's
of
set the
different
wager.
places.
Get racing.
Skellige, there's a little horse racing tournament as part of one of the quests later in the game. And there's a race, a major race, that Geralt can take part in as well, and in the expansions. So lots and lots of fun racing to be done. Oh, find that hard right a little bit tricky. But the more you go around a race course, of course, the easier it is. So just get familiar with the ways that you need to go. Okay, so wide horse again, and then enough stamina to get all the way to the finish line. Good girl, that's 3 for 3, Roach. Excellent.
Nice, nice. You seem to know orchard as well as you do monsters. Use your go. And if the urge to race again grabs you,
Okay. Now I've driven through a town as well and picked up. And that's it for the horse racing. What was I just saying? Oh, so blinders help Roach when she's surrounded by things that she's frightened of. There's a quest just up here, and also on the map I've now picked up the marker for Black Bough because I rode through it. We just did that kind of circuit. So looking out for the yellow exclamation mark on the mini-map, which I think was just up here on my right when I raced past. Yeah. Sweet boy, well, how charming.
Help an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
Don't look that old or that feeble.
The shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Your cows will croak, trees will be covered in warts, our dogs will get the mange.
Of course I'm going to help you.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you.
Don't you know how chivalrous I am? That's got to be pretty heavy.
Done.
The good gods have sent me to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Not entirely sure that's what I committed
Got
to.
a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood. Just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse
Yeah,
than
never any
beasts.
excuse for vandalism. I agree with that. I will
Fine.
fix the shrines
Anything down
if I
the
come
shrines,
across them,
I'll
but
take
I'm
care of it. Won't go out of my way.
not going to go and find the
Nothing's ever
shrines.
in these parts, and the gods will guide you.
Oh, thank you. So my quest has reverted to hunting a witch, I think, because that's the lowest level of the main quests, but I'm still going to look for the Pellar. So let me just go back to family matters. I'm on the way there anyway. So this was Black Bough, which we've now got a marker for on the mini-map. Just there. There's a trader in Black Bough from the look of it. There is somebody there who I think might be associated with a quest. Try and avoid the trees, little Roachy. Excellent. So the Pellar must be around here. Surrounded by the Baron's henchmen.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Pellar?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Well, that's not very friendly. So I don't know if this option actually comes up unless you have a couple of points already in Axie.
Think
And go for you
now.
need to leave, get the XP,
Do we?
avoid the fight.
You do.
Well, let's go then.
And let's have a look, see how the Pellar's doing.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Hendrik's friends all worked up.
Well, from what we've already seen of them, honestly,
Hey,
it really
anybody
doesn't
home?
take much, does it?
Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they
Open up for the
What's seeking?
tall,
I need your help.
white-haired man with the swords on his back.
Nay, a wolf. Grey. Is he the Pellar awaits?
The tall, white-haired man with the bird's feet round his neck. Did seem like you were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them.
white wolf, and thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Well, he did get rid of the Baron's men.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Allah.
So that was for the Baron's wife, as we already knew, really.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure it was the Pellar. After the way of his forefathers over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
Protect from what?
Designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the besieged she was.
Okay, so the Baron's wife was surrounded by evil and needed a protective amulet.
From dark sources emerged.
Old magic evil.
Can you be more specific?
It is not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm. The thing more a Pellar could do.
That doesn't sound ideal.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, Pellar don't know. But the spirits could. The Pellar will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. As long as I know where to look.
Ask whoever. Just tell me,
Lost.
and then I can sort that out, and I can get my Siri back.
None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess. Which princess?
Princess, my goat. She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off.
Okie doke.
Can we get back to the augury?
Without the goat.
Baron mentioned something about how he
No
was
goat.
attached to his goat.
Won't work.
Yes, I'm going to find your goat, of course.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Princess, princess, where have you got to, girl?
Okie doke.
Fine. I'll get your goat.
Because you've got my
The little
goat.
bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. Look for a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep
Righty-ho.
an eye out for 'em.
So I have a bell to ring. I have an area to... Oh,
This
Are
way,
they-
I think.
goat prints. Right, I have some goat prints to follow. Good. Oh. Oh no, that was just examined. I was all excited for a minute that I had something
Another
to
clue.
loot. So the goat ran into a pack of wolves. Unfortunate for the goat, really. Pack of wolves or one? No, there's something else over there. 2, 3 something else's.
Given me no choice.
Wolves. Can't see any more for now. Let's loot the remaining wolves. And which way are these going? Kind of lost my sense of direction now. That's going back to the Pellar's house, so this way. Oh, can I hear a goat? Possibly. Yeah, that definitely sounds goaty.
Good.
Wasn't trying to examine that, I was trying to pick that, but never mind. Let's ring the bell. What's that over there?
There you are.
Oh, goat, hello. Hello,
Dear
cutie.
goat.
Follow
Dear
me.
princess. Hoofed and horned. Should have known you would be stubborn.
We are going to take you back to your daddy.
All right. Alright, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the Pellar.
Follow me. Good, Gertie.
Come on, take you back to the Pellar. Misses you something awful.
What's that? Let's not walk too close to that. If it's a...
Bear! Run, you stupid piece of shit!
Where the hell did you go?
Oh, wrong way, okay? The game has automatically applied beast oil, which is very helpful. Okay, dead. No, not dead goat. Dead bear. Hooray. Okay, princess, I'll put that away lest I accidentally kill you. Can you follow me now?
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for me to follow?
I think just do it, Geralt. Still following? Okay, good, good. Still following. There's the Pellar's hut. Kind of going round the wrong way. Alright, I'll ring the bell again.
You're no roach, but I bet we can be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Yeah. It's not a bad quality sometimes.
Princess,
Phew. Rescued for the goat. There you go, Pellar.
goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Useful for milk, I suppose. Which gives you cheese. Goat's cheese is yummy. Okay, please will you help me now?
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Pellar, and so the Pellar shall help him.
It's almost as though nobody helps Geralt without wanting something in return. Right, I will follow you
Fine.
into your hut.
Be right back.
No, I will get some blood and then follow you into your hut. Hopefully the goat isn't drinking the blood. No, that looks very much grass-like. Decent bit of roughage. Blood from
This do.
a rat. Lovely. The Pellar's doing a little ritual. Rat blood, goat's milk. I mean, if it works, whatever. Yeah, we did know that.
Not tomorrow, just the child.
The child that lives not, yet did not die.
I do need to know more.
It's over. Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone, the child remains.
Which child?
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant.
She was. She miscarried.
Oh,
Aaron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
all three, all four.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. It was the omens told me.
Right, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be
Never
true.
know whether that's
It is
sarcasm
you
or not.
who
I
needs the
suspect it might
omens
be.
to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Probably. Let's see. He's a
Foul-tempered he is,
drinker.
and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper
They were having a
foul.
fight, involved a
Did he abuse his
candlestick.
family? Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Pellars old,
His daughter
near blind.
Been converted to a
Princess
cult.
came and licked her hand.
So what?
Presumably not
She's
the
a wise
happiest of
bitch.
family
Only
lives.
comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks
Okie
vengeance.
doke.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses.
Lifting curses.
The white wolf can't lift it.
Geralt's
He should bring it its
speciality.
blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though.
Bet you can do it even better, Geralt. I have faith in you.
And give it a name. Perform the Ein Groin.
The ritual of naming. That's an elven custom.
So we need to go and
Ancient. Spirits have
talk
no
to the
trace.
Baron.
They honour not its meaning. Win a spirit's favour, and
I
the
think.
spirit shall aid you. Ask and it will answer. Seek and it will show you the way.
And then why do you need its blood?
Why do you want its blood?
Blood,
I mean, other than the
blood,
fact that
blood.
you're a
It
strange
binds
old
men
man
for all
with
ages, the living
bird's feet
and the dead.
and
Sure, but what do
you
you
like
want to do with
rituals
it?
involving
At
blood.
times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Pellar.
And what does the Pellar do?
He awaits Forefathers' Eve. He mixes the
Okay.
blood with milk, herbs,
Blood,
and
milk,
hen's
herbs,
feet.
and hen's feet.
He drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefathers' Eve this year. But we'll find a way, all the same.
Forefathers'
I
Eve.
hear you right. You mentioned Forefathers' Eve. Pretty old
So,
custom. Thought it
All
had
to
died
do
out.
with the
Death lurks in every bog
to
and
do with
puddle around
Polish
here. Folk
folklore.
know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help.
And I suppose the
They're
concept
not
that you
loners.
can
Forefathers' Eve
have some
must
kind
be
of
performed.
reconciliation
Like the
or
Tabernacle,
peace for
lead
people
from the
who've
dark, call them
died.
by name, appease their
Is-
regrets.
It's not an
Only
unpleasant
then
one, is it?
may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is
Okay.
true, the Baron ought to know
So,
where that grave
We're
is.
going to go ask the Baron where he buried his baby. I wonder if the Pellar sells anything
Wise
interesting.
wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Might as well ask
Folk
that
from
as
the
well
village
while I'm
come here
here.
often.
Oh, when help they need, the Pellar they
Otherwise,
seek.
they probably avoid
Help
you.
with what?
With the dead that come haunting, peace must be made. But they must then wait for Forefathers' Eve, or when an evil
Bit like
spirit
Geralt, I
runs
suppose.
wild in a homestead.
If he's needed,
Drive the spirit off the Pellar
great.
camp.
And if I needed,
If he's
say,
not,
a
people
love
probably
potion,
avoid
Then
him.
to the witch you would be sent. Not a matter for the Pellar, that.
Okay, so I
Could
think we're
use a
going to
few
end up
potion
going to see the
ingredients.
witch
Show me what you
anyway.
got.
But let's have a look at this first. Okay, not buying those because I'm going to find them. Not buying those because actually I'll probably find loads of them. And it doesn't have any drowner tongues for sale, but I'm going to find and kill some drowners later anyway. Let's see, anything that I have plenty of that I can sell. Maybe some of that. I'm doing okay for money really, so
So long.
don't need it. Right, let's read the botuling bestiary entry. Axie and cursed oil. No real surprises there, so let's go to the Baron. Wonder where my nearest fast travel is. In Blackbow. Yeah, I'll head there. And then fast travel
Faster.
over to Crow's Perch and talk to the Baron. I will come back to all of these places a bit later and speak to their traders, maybe play a bit of Gwent. For now though, I think I'm going to have a Gwent Fest episode and do quite a lot of them at once. For now I'm going to carry on with the main quest.
Lightning strike.
Oh, crikey, Crow's Perch is on fire. Now, I think earlier when we came into Crow's Perch, I mentioned that there isn't a fast travel signpost in Crow's Perch, but they do introduce one in this update. But this is one of those things that happens when you arrive at Crow's Perch that I think is triggered by coming in. So you can't use the fast travel until you've done all of these bits and pieces that are triggered by coming in. So Crow's Perch being on fire is one of them. They don't seem too troubled about it there. Still banging away on his forge.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
I believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage.
Okay, so
takes
he's
no
avoiding...
My brother's
well,
in the
I don't really
stable.
get it.
We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Oh yeah, of course I'll try.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Stable. Over here. On fire. Can't get in there. Ladder, ladder, ladder. Smoke everywhere.
Gotta hurry.
Ooh. Okay, that was probably not the best use of my time. Let's try some hard for this. Okay, yeah, I'm coming down, I'm coming down.
Coming to get you.
Okay, get the horses out. Horse, not much breath left. Open the main gate. Where is the main gate? Oh, okay, okay. Is that the main gate? Yes. Whew. I think that brought my heart rate up a little bit. Fire and smoke, not good. Well, it's not you, is it? I'm not very impressed with you overall.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
Suggesting
Don't
that you
blame
hit
me
your
for
wife
it. You'd been beating me
and
for
she had a
years.
miscarriage.
Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? They ran from you, didn't they?
So, this is a fist fight,
Oh, how long you gonna make me wait?
and the fist fights seem to get harder depending on the level of the game. But a reasonable strategy is to make sure you're defending and to counter-attack. So wait till you see a pattern in their attacks, and for me, press the right-hand mouse button, and then hard attacks rather than fast. Yeah, and we do need to talk. And someone needs to put the fire out. not that fire.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara.
Despite being a witcher, Geralt is not really
Anna.
That's
fond of
another story.
meaningless and mindless
She
violence.
always knew how to spark my ire.
Yeah, well, someone making you angry is never any excuse.
Too much salt in the soup. Socks never darned.
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober.
And that doesn't seem to be an excuse either.
Victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat.
Kind of
Like
sounds.
no other. She knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her.
I mean,
That.
we get it, sure.
Criticizing you.
People
Oh, Witcher,
that know you well know what winds you up, absolutely.
Perhaps I shall.
But we don't hit them.
One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or not, but given that he's just admitted beating his wife, maybe he'd be honest about beating his daughter. Although if his daughter's witnessed him beating his wife, that's bad
She
enough
led a
anyway.
charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
So you've been wasting my time. Basically, you knew that they had run away.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles, couldn't control my
Taking you
wife,
for someone
my
who was
daughter.
honest.
What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
I'm tempted to say number 2. But let's not wind him up. Let's just find out what happened.
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to
So,
stop her.
after 3 days of heavy
She wriggled
drinking,
like an eel.
his wife said that she's leaving.
She fell.
He didn't want her to leave.
Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morning, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head.
If something hit him in the head, maybe he didn't remember all of it, particularly if he was drunk.
Know what that's like, Witcher? No.
Who
How
knows?
the fuck could you?
But I think that's all
I was
Geralt's going to get
left
out of him
with
anyway.
Nothing. Nothing. Only the bottle.
Tamara present for all this? She's seen you quarrel.
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't
Well,
enter the
that's
room.
pretty hideous for tomorrow.
Shame, too. Things might have turned out differently. The sight of her always calmed me.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the wall, wine all over the landing. Was that you?
Aye, we tussled.
Okay,
She
so
tried
you
to
do
whack
remember
me
a bit
with
more.
candlestick kept missing. Hit the wall and the pillar instead.
That candlestick
Staggered
looks pretty
backwards
heavy
onto
as
the
well.
table. Spilled the wine, slipped and tumbled. Anna
Always
used that
surprises me
moment
how
to
heavy
flee.
wood is.
She rushed down the stairs, still clutching that damn candlestick. I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought I had her.
So actually no memory
She
loss
turned and
up to the
smacked
point
me.
that you were whacked in the head.
I blacked out. Don't know what happened next. When I came to, I was alone.
But presumably loads of his men saw what happened and knew what happened.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. Then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I
Pretty
knew
horrible.
she'd miscarried. Breath short,
So
throat blocked. I hit the bed.
it's not an unreasonable
And
punishment,
sight
maybe.
lay there, tiny thing, defenseless, in bloodied sheets, dead. It was
probably was your doing, though I guess we never know. I'm not sympathetic
Maybe you're doing,
enough
maybe
to,
not. But that amulet she wore could be
to go for the second
Or
option
maybe
there.
the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do?
So the
Took it
Pellar
out
was
and
completely
buried it.
right though.
Just like that.
The
Damn
rat's
you.
blood and the goat's
I gave
milk
no thought to a
all
funeral.
did the trick.
It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right.
Yeah,
But she died before she could be born.
I think domestic violence does increase in pregnancy,
Witcher,
which is
my
really sad.
child was dead.
Oh. No, keep it
Get
together,
hold
man.
of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
That really isn't a heartless
Reputation's worth
bastard.
that. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
But I just don't think commiserating with the bloody Baron over
Sometimes
his
miscarried fetuses,
appalling
if you don't get a proper burial, turn to
interactions with his
botchlings.
family is
Into
what he would do.
what?
I will
A
explain.
cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. The bond I want to use to find your
So,
family.
take me to
One of two ways. Legends
where
claim you can
you
bury a
buried
botchling under the family's
your
threshold,
dead
perform
baby.
a ritual and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of
and I can either
guardian spirit that
kill
can
it
lead me to your family.
or perform a ritual, but
And the other way?
I'm much more of a
You
trying
kill
to
it
lift the
and draw
curse
some
kind
blood.
of.
Take that to the
kind of
Pellar and he
guy.
does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough.
Yeah,
already.
that's certainly what I will aim
Lift
to do.
the curse.
Don't think
and
it's going to
find
be easy
rest
though.
and peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you
Okey-doke.
where I buried her. And I'll
Take
dig
me
the
there.
grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Let's do it now.
The sooner we
No
resolve
time
this,
like
the
the
better.
present.
Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Let us stay in their homes tonight
Good
and pour a
plan.
line of salt outside their doors.
So I'll have a whole load of privacy.
And try to sober up.
Also a good plan.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Not sure what you'll need it for then, if it's not to dig up the grave. So, heading down to Lower Crow's Perch with the
A bit
Baron.
further. Follow me.
Looks like they have put salt on their thresholds, that's pretty cool. I'm going to meditate. I'm not going to meditate, but just pressing the button replenish my potions.
You give the child a name.
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful
Might
seals.
have a bit of hand fibre as well. In for a penny, in for a pound. Some of that.
Here's the spot.
Not really the most picturesque of
Chose a
burial
lovely
places.
spot.
Damage, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good.
Good
The
indeed.
grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
So there's the botchling.
Look.
Oh, it's actually quite cute. Baron obviously doesn't think so. We all know Geralt, he's going to try and break
If
the
it comes
curse.
Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Well, let's
Keep
hope
screaming,
not.
it will turn rabid.
Yep,
It's
calm
for
breeds
now.
calm.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before it can help. Tell me if it
Okay,
starts
so
wriggling.
we can calm it
Calm
with
magic.
Axie.
Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
sometime today. Thanks, Baron. There you go, it's your flesh and blood. With a very long tongue. Look like the devil by the well.
Back to the fortress.
Let's see if there's anything to loot down
As I
here, because
recall,
I
you
don't
were the
really
one
want
to
to come
test
down
the old
again.
legends of changing into a lubricant.
Oh, fuck.
And then I will have a quick look at my inventory, see if any of those are any better. No, and I might swap a rune stone onto my sword, maybe the adrenaline point gain. Righty ho. And oh, wrong one. I have 1 point available, which I will put into the alternative of Earden. I have played this before, although not on Death March, so I do have the benefit of knowing what I have to fight shortly. So the alternative Velen has an attack as well. It's very good for fighting wraiths. I'm not keen on fighting wraiths. One wraith is fine. Multiple wraiths, really quite tricky, particularly if they get behind you. Let's try and get the sign up again. See my Velen is doing a reasonable amount of damage. Oh, so Axie to calm down the botchling. So that's the alternative mode. I really like it, particularly for that kind of fight. That's something to eat or drink to replenish some vitality.
Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubricant. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Back onto Earden. And how about some Tawny Owl and some Thunderbolt. Because it's not over yet, of course. Need to hurry.
Come on over here, Wraiths. How many are there? 2 that I can see. 3. Another one over there. And there. Let's take another one. Oh. There we go. And that one actually looks a bit stuck. Is that the last one? Shall I just watch it be killed by my Earden? Yeah, why not? A bit of food and calm the botchling. Okay, follow the Baron.
Just the
Quen.
name? No. So think of one. It's important.
It's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Nearly there. Is he looking at it lovingly?
Repeat after me.
Possibly.
By the powers of earth and sky.
You came, but you did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Is that positive?
Good.
Hopefully.
Now bury the body.
So, buried at the threshold. And actually I think another historical rite was burying someone at the threshold of new buildings.
What now?
Custom or tradition for
One
luck.
day's time, Daya should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. The guilt. the
Absolutely
responsibility
it does.
lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here.
So Geralt is
Gotta
going
wait a day and
to
a
stay
night
there
the
for a
watch
day
to
and a
turn
night
into a lubberkin. That's it.
and
Go home. And try not
Yeah.
to drink yourself stupid again.
sort out your alcohol problem. And I wonder, sit and wait. I'm going to sit and wait, and I think it would be good to pick up maybe after I've sat and wait next time round. So thanks very much for watching.